I think when I started out, I mean, there was a lot less awareness, general awareness around sustainability and the impacts. They felt a lot further out. I think there was just not the same general awareness, and consumers, CEOs weren't as active. And the general public, I mean, the things that they were focused on were probably sort of further down the chain, and it was, so it was a lot tougher to get the message across. And there was a lot less of a desire, I think, to see this as a really urgent and important topic that was integral to business. You know, it was always sitting at the side. So that's changed. I mean, I won't say it's perfect now, but it's definitely changed a lot. When I started at New Zealand Post in 2007, I was working there part-time. I was doing my Masters in Responsibility and Business Practice, and so I was working there part-time, and they hadn't got anything at that point. So I actually started out building a strategy for them across, you know, the social, environmental and prosperity aspects of sustainability. Then I went away for 3 years. I was there for 18 months. I went away for 3 years to Denmark and then came back, and I was lucky. They'd created a permanent role, and the people that had been in that role while I'd been away had advanced things. So I came back. So it was it was satisfying to come and see, well, what had happened and how it had grown, and then I'm picking it up at a more mature stage, because often you either work at the beginning and then you leave, or you might come in later on. So it was good to see the sort of whole maturity of the sustainability journey. And so at the very beginning there was nothing, and it was just starting around how do you build a strategy, what should we focus on, you know, building up champions in the business case just even to start it, and then coming back, that had matured. And so it was now like, which bits do we focus on? What have we already done? What's the next steps? So it was really satisfying to come back and see it at the two different stages. And I think hopefully we're going into an even more mature stage now, and I'm around for that. Well, there are a few. I mean, money's one. I mean, we don't have a lot of capital to invest in particular, or other resources actually, because we're very busy, and you know, other people in the business are focused on lots of business projects. So even if there was money, you know, is there time to actually support this? I think getting the attention of others in the business because of all those things, because they're busy convincing them and influencing them that actually this should be part of their job, thinking about sustainability, because there are good business reasons to do this. And then I think getting senior buy-in. Now actually I think we've got that now. I think we've been very fortunate in the last few years. We've had a supportive board. And our CEO is now on the Climate Leaders Coalition Governance Group, and he's come a long way in understanding sustainability and being a spokesperson for it. And I think having the vision to understand that it is just an important part of what we need to be doing, and having that is just enormous asset to have that, to have him on board with it and to support what we're doing. Over the years, one of the key things for the role is to constantly be influencing and be credible. I mean, I think being credible around, as showing you understand the business and that you understand what the business is trying to do, and then how does sustainability fit in with the organisational strategy? Why should the business care about it? I think having that credibility and then using your influencing skills, and it's really about perseverance. You do need to continue and continue and continue to do that. I am working in a business paradigm that I want to change, so it's not the paradigm I want to be in. So being able to sort of operate in that and influence people, so in part you're trying to speak their language, and you're trying to introduce new language to them at the same time. So you're kind of straddling the existing paradigm, but trying to bring people into a newer version. So being able to influence people and bring them on that journey is important. Networks. So having a really good network of like-minded people that you can tune into. Especially when it's tough, and get their advice. I think sustainability people are really generous and open with sharing what they're doing and how successful things have been for them in their organisation, and are always, I find there are lots of them who are willing to sort of be a listening ear and hear what you've got to say and help you out. And I think one really important thing on this is to look after yourself. I've been caught out by, really seeing all the opportunities and running after all the opportunities and then spreading myself thin. So one is just use your energy wisely on a few things and go deep. But take care of yourself at the same time, because a burnt out person or if you're not being sustainable is not a good role model to others, and you're actually not as effective. I mean, I know that I am more effective if I take better care of myself. Kind of less is more in a way. It's such a worthwhile career, and I think for new people coming in, it's great to have more and more new people coming into this sector with new ideas and new energy, and I really encourage people to stick with it and to make sure that they put in place things like strong networks and do take care of themselves and get training and support when they need. Shout out when you need help and support. It's not a weakness. It's, we're all here to help each other. This is a challenge for all of us. So, even the more experienced like myself, been around for a while, still get challenges, still need to ask for help. And it's great to have this wider tribe to connect into and get that support from.